Hey, hello, and how are you, everybody? 7 Sports reporter Dom Tibbetts, 7 Sports director Matt Bobay, here at Ford Field, where the Buffalo Bills come out on top over the Detroit Lions, 48-42, in a Super Bowl preview. Ford versus Ferrari, Matt, coming to life
Yeah.
here from the big screen here to the football field.
Maybe a Super Bowl preview, maybe. He's said that a couple times this week, maybe a Super Bowl preview, but it certainly lived up to the billing.
Yeah.
And this was a fun one, right? This was
Yes.
a really, really fun game.
It's everything you would imagine between offenses that, the Lions have scored 50 points twice this year,
Yeah.
and the Bills are coming off scoring 42 points last week in Los Angeles. They followed it up with 48 points today.
Yeah.
And then the Lions, give them credit, in garbage time in the fourth quarter, they come down, get a couple touchdowns, put 42 up. So two good offenses. It's a maybe Super Bowl preview. Good correction there, Matt. But this is a matchup. I heard fans saying it. I've heard people around the facilities here saying it. This is one that they want to see again in February in New Orleans.
Yeah, because this game was awesome, right? It was a bunch of offense. There were a couple plays on defense. I know the Bills' defense probably gets or should get more credit than you'll see on the box score, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the Lions scoring 42 points. They scored like 28 points in the last quarter of the game when the Bills had a pretty big lead. I will say, the onside kick was a bit strange, right? Because at that point, it's 10 point. It was early. It was a 10-point lead. Then all of a sudden, the Bills recover it. Matt Collins has the big return, and then they score a play later, and now all of a sudden, it's a 17-point lead again. That was a little bit weird. But this game, obviously, for the Bills, was all about the offense. They're just clicking at such an impressive rate right now because it feels like they can do a little bit of everything. They're running the ball well. They're passing the ball well. Josh Allen is playing at an absolutely insane level. Like, this is just a ridiculous run for the offense. And I did the math a little bit earlier. In Josh Allen's last 4 games, so these are games against Kansas City, San Francisco, the Los Angeles Rams, and now tonight against the Detroit Lions, he has more than 1,100 yards passing, more than, I think, 250 yards rushing, 16 total touchdowns, and 1 interception. So, yeah, I would think those are pretty good MVP-type numbers.
Yeah, is the conversation over with, you think?
No, because they do have to play 3 more games.
Saquon Barkley's had a good season, right?
He's going to finish today. He was already a huge favorite, and he's probably a little bit of an even bigger favorite today.
Right.
Lamar Jackson did have a 5-touchdown game, so he is certainly still in the conversation. I think Josh Allen is going to win the MVP, and I think Josh Allen should win the MVP, but it's not over, at least not yet.
The thing that MVPs do, though, Matt, is they make everybody around them better. So I made you do this earlier. Humor me again. The Bills' leading wide receiver was Amari Cooper.
No,
Matt Collins.
I don't even think Amari Cooper had a target in this game.
I don't think he did either.
That's crazy.
It wasn't Khalil Shakir. It wasn't Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, who both made big plays out of the tight end group today. It was third down running back, Ty Johnson. 5 receptions, 114 yards, no touchdowns for Ty.
That's
but
crazy.
2 big chunk plays that really helped get this offense down the field. And you just saw it by the end of this game here. The Detroit Lions, and the way that they can score, Matt, you cannot afford to let your foot off the gas. Ty Johnson, a big reason why in the early down situations, in the first half, early second half, the Bills were able to keep the offensive pressure on Detroit, and it paid off. What you're seeing between Joe Brady being the offensive coordinator, Josh and Ty right now is just an unbelievable for what Ty's expectation was when he came in last year to what we're seeing now, like over 100% on return value, if that's even possible, it feels like.
Well, I think about it a little bit this way, and this is maybe the wrong way of thinking about it, but Ty Johnson is getting passes last year that were going to Latavius Murray. Not to have a little knock on Syracuse here, but talk about an upgrade, right? Like James Cook is doing exactly what he's done, and Ray Davis has been a really nice additional piece.
Yes.
But now all of a sudden, when they've got a third down back in, last year it was Latavius Murray. Now it's Ty Johnson. He is making plays. They use him on wheel routes. They had the successful screen pass with him last year. He can just do so many things, and I think that stresses out defenses because they know it's not like when one of those guys comes on the field, it's like, okay, they're definitely passing, or okay, they're definitely rushing. All of them can run the ball effectively, but also they can all catch the ball effectively, which is a really good thing for an offense.
It's also got to be so stressful for an opposing defense because you have to worry about that, but then in the constant back of your mind, it's Josh Allen. I was looking at, they had the stat leaders from across the NFL on the boards around the stadium today. Josh Allen's a top 10 rusher today.
Yeah.
Still. And now he's a touchdown
away from passing Thurman Thomas,
because he tied Thurman today, right? The first touchdown was one. Either way, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Thurman Thomas,
Hall of Fame running back Thurman Thomas. Josh Allen is about to have more rushing touchdowns than he is. And Josh Allen is a quarterback, which is pretty bananas.
He's a sicko.
So, yeah, he played exceptional. Anybody else on offense you want to talk about before we switch to defense?
I kind of mentioned, I think the tight ends played really well today. I thought, like, with what my expectation for Dalton Kincaid was, I thought Dalton Kincaid had a lot of good plays down the field. I thought he was targeted well. I thought Dawson Knox had a couple big catches as well. I mean, you go down the rest of the receiver list, it's really tough because I think maybe Khalil had the next most targets at 4 behind Ty Johnson. But Khalil, another great game as well. Really balanced. It was just kind of a balanced attack. And
the other big play was Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman had a 64-yard catch in this game. Josh, once again, rolling out to his right side, throws it up. Nice adjustment from Keon. He catches it over his shoulder, and then he gets him down into the red zone. It ended up not turning into points. I think that was the one where they had the false start penalty on Dion. Exactly, and then Bass misses the kick. So that was one of the mistakes the Bills offense made today, the coaching staff made today. But, yeah, overall, I mean, you scored 48 points. Obviously, a lot of guys had great days on offense.
Josh had a lot of great plays, Matt. I know there's a bunch you can rifle through. The one that is still so sick, and it speaks to Josh Allen's, like, just wow factor. In the first half, I think it was the late first, second quarter, he is scrambling, I think, to this side of the field. So he's scrambling to his left, goes across his body to James Cook over the middle of the field. James breaks off for like a 25-yard pass. Josh Allen does everything you don't do as a quarterback, throwing across your body on the run into traffic, but somehow he put it right on the money there too. It's a cheat code that Buffalo will forever just have a luxury in with Josh Allen. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he is able to do things that very few other players can, because of the mobility, because of the arm strength. Throwing off the back foot is what you're always taught not to do. Throwing it across your body is what you're always taught not to do. But when you can throw it a bajillion miles an hour on a rope, then you can get away with those types of things.
Watch me throw these mountains over
Also, real quick, before we switch to the defense, Jared Goff was really good today.
Yes.
I thought he was great, and I think that I know a lot of it came in garbage time, but Jared Goff is legit, and this team is legit. The Bills, one of the reasons they won this game is because they flipped this into a game script that allowed them to run away with it. The reason the Lions are so good is because they love running the ball. They're very effective at it, but to do that, you have to be up. The Bills were up in this entire game, right? So the Lions are playing catch-up. They have to throw the ball, and that let them have some, advantageous plays. The Christian Benford forced fumble, a couple of the sacks where they were able to get home. So that just really kind of worked in the Bills' favor. But I do think Jared Goff and a lot of the guys on the Lions were really impressive in this game.
Like I said, it just feels like you want to see this matchup again. It was so much fun. I mean, that was the Bills have been, again, it's like I said this after the Kansas City game, but like there was a time where I feel like the Bills just could never sniff being in these premier matchups. And I said it after Kansas City. You say it again. Like they're in a game of the week again.
Yeah.
Like soak it in, Bills Mafia, because you all know it was not like this go back just, half a decade ago.
I think there were 32 million people who watched the Bills and Chiefs a few weeks ago. My guess is going to be that we see a similar number to this game. I don't know if it'll be as high, but it'll be really, and that's another indication of why Josh should win the MVP, because in these games that everybody is watching, he steps up. In the Kansas City game, in this game, in the San Francisco 49ers night game in the snow, just like an unbelievable stage. All right, let's switch to defense. Anybody in particular you want to talk about?
Ed Oliver.
Yeah.
Ed, I mean, I have been pretty critical of Ed Oliver over the past couple of weeks. It just feels like after having such a good breakout season last year, you were starting to get really quiet from Ed. He has a big contract. They pay him a lot of money to be a disruptor, and he was all over there today. The forced fumble, the constant pressure on Jared Goff early in this game that helped the Bills get ahead offensively is getting that offense off the field. Ed Oliver is one of the big contributors there, too. That is the kind of game that I think Bills fans have been waiting, and maybe Ed too, have been waiting a long time to have. You talked to Greg after the game too, and he said the same thing. Like they all knew it was there. It's just Ed had to finally kind of find a time to go eat, basically.
Yeah, I thought Greg Rousseau also had a nice game. I think that had to do also with Ed really dominating. There was a noticeable difference when Ed Oliver was on the field and when he was not on the field. And then just kind of shout out collectively to all of the backups that had to play in this game. They went into this game without their starting corner, Russell Douglas, and both starting safeties, Damar Hamlin and Taylor Rapp. So Cole Bishop has to play. Cam Lewis has to play. I thought they did a commendable job. I think at the end they were starting to get picked on a little bit. Cole Bishop leaves the game. Cam Lewis had a little bit of a bad angle on the long Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown, but still, given the circumstance, I thought he was good. And Kyer Elam, I don't think at any point Kyer Elam was a liability in this game, which crazy because the Lions scored 42 points, but I think that a lot of those guys stepped up. I will say, though, when we got to the end of the game, and they were really banged up. They had Balin Spector in, Milano got hurt, and Dorian Williams got hurt. You certainly noticed the difference. So the Bills definitely need to get healthier on that side of the ball. Any final thoughts as we say goodbye?
No, my last thing defensively is at the end of the game, Matt, Kareem Jackson and Cam Lewis were playing safety. That is why it's just so hard for me to be you had 42 points, you let up, and Sean McDermott said it after the game. You just can't let that happen. You got to find a way to close out the game. That's a very good team. At the end of the day, you get healthy. I think the Bills are going to be just fine. So if you're really worried about the defense in this 42 points, I think you're going to feel a lot better after New England comes into town, and then the Bills can hopefully kind of maybe get healthy, get a get-right game, kind of get things back defensively to where the standard has been before these last 2 weeks. But ultimately, the Bills put themselves in a great spot. 11-3, a game and a half back of Kansas City.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes week to week with an ankle injury today. You're in the best spot you could be with the final 3 weeks of the regular season closing in.
Yeah, it's really impressive. Hand up. 10-7. There's an Instagram reel that's circulating of me picking them going 10-7, Joe Biscaglia picking them going 10-7, Howard Simon picking them going 10-7. Dom had them at 11-6. So now he's at least matching it, and I have been surpassed.
I'm okay to be wrong.
This is a very good team. This is a very dangerous team. This is a team that can win it all. Do they? We shall see. But I think today is even more evidence that they can go blow to blow. Blow for blow with any team in the NFL, and we'll see how it plays out. That is Dom Tibbetts, who did a great job out on the fields today. I am Matt Bove.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We will talk to you guys soon. Get away from me.